What's up, guys? Welcome to Weekly Weird News.
And boy, is it hot.
It's very hot in here, actually.
Yeah. And with all the storms and floods and fires and earthquakes that have happened over the last month and that looming threat of nuclear war with North Korea, it's not entirely ridiculous to conclude that we're living in some sort of end times scenario.
I think so, at least.
Well, it is actually totally ridiculous,
Oh.
but, natural disasters, they've been happening for billions of years, and we're actually living in one of the most peaceful times in human history when it comes to war and violence.
Technically.
Technically, yes. Still, though, using those reasons for believing we're in the end times is less ridiculous still than thinking we're in the end times because of biblical numerology, saying that a planet called Nibiru is going to pass by the Earth and trigger 7 years of tribulations leading to the end of the world.
These end of the world things, they come up all the time.
They do. The world's always ending.
I only listen to Nostradamus and Flostradamus, the trap group.
Yeah.
I think it's just one guy now. Anyways, that's exactly what one man believes, and thanks largely to FoxNews.com publishing this story in their goddamn science section with the headline, Biblical Prophecy Claims the World Will End on September 23rd, Christian numerologists claim. Fox clearly fucking loves science, as further evidenced by the Trending in Science sidebar on this article with top trending articles, specifically this one, Alien Hunters Discover UFO Highway Across America.
Wow.
I fucking love science. Anyways, this whole biblical doomsday prophecy is currently being pushed mostly by a guy named David Mead, who recently self-published an ebook called Planet X, The 2017 Arrival. And he rants about his prophecy, along with other topics like the deep state trying to take down Donald Trump. This is all on his website, writerswebservices.com, which sounds like he just wanted a WordPress blog, but with the URL WordPress.
Been sitting on this one since 1999.
Someday, someone's gonna ask for it. And then it'll be my turn to shine.
And this Mead fellow, though, he's not the only one pushing the Nibiru Planet X theory. A lot of credit should also go to unsealed.org, a crazy website who has focused solely on Christian end times prophecies for the last 7 years. And back in August, they published one of the most batshit insane, yet slickly produced videos ever made onto their YouTube channel titled September 23rd, 2017. You need to see this. They seriously put a ton of time and money into this bonkers-ass video. It starts with a literal interpretation of a section of the Book of Revelation, complete with CGI space dragons, and then ends with a huge scene of police and firefighters witnessing some sort of phenomenon that shakes the earth and then raptures a bunch of people's souls up into the sky, leaving behind just their clothes.
Because in heaven, people fuck.
Yeah, we're all naked in heaven.
Do they get that guy that goes out into public parks and screams to do the announcement? Attention! Attention!
What?
We've all seen the videos.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I play it for you afterwards, you'll get it.
Yeah, I'll see it.
The verses in question appear in Revelation chapter 12 and are basically about a pregnant woman appearing in the sky, quote, clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. But uh-oh, here comes a dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns ready to eat that baby up as soon as it's delivered. Whoops. Cue a massive battle in the sky between the dragon and a bunch of angels, yada, yada, yada. You put it into a bowl, mix it all up. Revelation is fucking nuts, and that makes it really easy for some people to interpret it in any damn way they choose. Now combine that with biblical numerology, where you find supposedly secret patterns of numbers in the entire Bible as a whole, and you got a big old recipe for all sorts of crazy ideas. A crazy idea bunt cake.
So David Mead, speaking to the Washington Post, he said, Jesus lived for 33 years. The name Elohim, which is the name of God to the Jews, was mentioned 33 times in the Bible. It's a very biblically significant, numerologically significant number. I'm talking astronomy. I'm talking the Bible, and merging the two.
You know what? He also loved that movie 23 starring Jim Carrey. These are all things that
I don't know what that is either.
Well, Elliot, you're sheltered.
Yeah.
You grew up in Orange County. Sheltered.
Anyway, of course, September 23rd is extra special because it's exactly 33 days after that total solar eclipse that happened back in August, on August 21st, which totally blocked out the whole world's sunlight, or well, actually very specific parts of the United States' sunlight.
Yeah.
Where's my red yarn? Am I not making enough sense here, guys? I mean, okay, so that total eclipse, it was special and once in a lifetime for many of us, but it's not hard to figure this out. If you just Google it, there's actually a total solar eclipse somewhere in the world every year or two.
Just fly there.
Yeah, so taking this most recent one as a sign of the apocalypse, it's not just fucking stupid, it's Amerocentric.
Yeah, also, these things are always wrong. They've happened forever, but one time...
They're always wrong until they're not.
And the one time, the guy's gonna be right. And it won't matter because no one will be around to see
The boy who cried apocalypse.
Yeah. We didn't believe him this time. As if we could have done anything. But yeah, September 23rd was last Saturday. We're all still here, at least in some form of reality.
Unless we have been raptured?
We've been transcended into a new reality. And you know what this one is?
Berenstein.
It's the Berenstain Bears, and also in this reality, Rick and Morty is the smartest show on TV.
Oh, well, yeah. Every time you got a big test coming up, don't study. Watch a bunch of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, you'll be able to just breeze right through it. Anyways, David Meade is very annoyed at all the fake news misinterpreting his prophecy. September 23rd wasn't the end of the world, guys, obviously. And listen, he has other ideas, though. It was just the beginning of a 7-year tribulations period leading up to the end of the world. Duh. The real scary stuff begins on October 15th. Hey, it's Tori's birthday on the 15th.
Sorry, Tori.
Yeah. It's gonna be wild, though. How wild? Tori's gonna be getting bottle service on the 15th somewhere. Popping bottles. But anyways, Tori's birthday is just the start. The new start. U.S. and Britain they're gonna have a big nuclear war against Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. That's just the starter. The main course is coming. We're all gonna get hit by a huge asteroid.
Oh my God.
Oh, real original, David Meade. Real fucking original. Asteroid mania was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Anyways, he continues. About 1 billion people are probably gonna die, and then sometime in the next few months, Nibiru is gonna show up. And all you naysayers, you're gonna feel real dumb.
There it is. Nibiru. Yeah. He was just hiding behind the moon the whole time.
And then we're gonna make David Meade honorary president.
Yeah.
Because he was right. And he's gonna have control of our entire military arsenal. Give that man the nuclear football.
He called it. Give him the football.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
It's written. So and it
Guy's got a lot of crazy ideas, but you know what? He called it.
Fuck it. Give it to him.
He was right about Nibiru.
Yeah.
And just to be clear, it's unfair to dismiss this dude's prophecy on the basis that he's a batshit crazy evangelical Christian because, well, first off, he describes himself as Catholic.
No condom.
And secondly, even the batshit crazy evangelical Christians at the Billy Graham Center for Evangelism think that he's full of shit. One of their professors told the Washington Post, "There's no such thing as a Christian numerologist. You basically got a made-up expert in a made-up field talking about a made-up event. It sort of justifies that there's a special secret number codes in the Bible that nobody believes." And in an article for Christianity Today, that same professor, he wrote, "Whenever someone tells you that they have found a secret number code in the Bible, end the conversation. Everything else he or she says can be discounted."
I don't know. I think he's trying to hide it because this dude, he's too close to the truth.
That's what they want you to think.
Exactly. Of course, every time something like this comes up in the news, NASA has to come out and tell people to stop acting like morons. They have to take a break from being the best streetwear brand in the world.
Yeah.
They also did this recently when humble water filter salesman Alex Jones hosted a guest who claimed that there's a child slave colony on Mars. That's why Elon Musk wants to get there so fast. He's part of Pizzagate.
Yeah, gotta save the kids from the big comet pizza in the literal comets.
Yeah. No, he's going there to have sex with them because of Pizzagate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Finally.
Can't stop a child pedo ring if it's on another planet.
Yup.
Checkmate, please.
You can try, but it's gonna be hard.
Checkmate, libs.
Yeah, take that. NASA scientist David Morrison has basically become their go-to Nibiru guy because this, of course, isn't even a new idea. It pops up every few years and was particularly popular during the whole 2012 Mayan prophecy hysteria. Every time, David Morrison suits up, lets out a big sigh, and gathers the camera crew so he can again explain why Nibiru isn't fucking real.
So Morrison says of Nibiru, "It would be bright. It would be easily visible to the naked eye. If it were up there, you could see it. All of us could see it. If Nibiru were real and it were a planet with a substantial mass, then it would already be perturbing the orbits of Mars and Earth. We would see changes in those orbits due to this rogue object coming into the inner solar system. Its gravity would have messed up the orbits of the inner planets. The Earth, Venus, Mars, probably would have stripped the moon away completely. Instead, in the inner solar system, we see planets with stable orbits. We see the moon going around the Earth."
Well, that's just because Jesus put a cloaking device on it.
That's true.
And then he's gonna go,
checkmate, NASA.
Voila. You know what? We should start a Christian Facebook fan page called I Fucking Hate Science. I fucking hate science. Nibiru is coming to kill us all.
I fucking hate science.
And we're going to put all the pedophiles on Mars. Jared from Subway, get up there.
We should make that shirt.
Singer of-
I fucking hate science.
Yeah, I fucking hate science. And then just like a crazy dude with a bunch of beakers.
Yeah, just like, just shoving a scientist's head into a toilet. I fucking hate science.
Dork! Anyways, David Morrison, he probably didn't picture his greatest legacy as a NASA scientist. He didn't picture that being the guy who has to repeatedly explain that a fictional planet doesn't exist. But he has to because some people are just really, really stupid, and they fucking hate science. And many of those people, they simply can't be helped. The idea of a rogue planet whizzing by Earth to signal the end times at the very least acknowledges basic scientific concepts, like the fact that the Earth isn't flat. Which is better than the shocking amount of people who seriously believe we've been lied to about the Earth being a sphere. It's been around for a while. We've joked about it on this show. It's been around way before we had a show. Now this is a huge thing that was big, particularly before we had actually started sending up satellites and manned spacecraft, because you could just look out the window.
Oh, there it is.
Or get a weather balloon and tie a GoPro to it.
Anything that goes high.
Yeah. But it's persisted even to today, when you can, buy a $50 Spirit Airlines flight, don't bring any luggage, they charge for it, and look out at your window and be like, well, yep, I can clearly see that the Earth has curvature along the horizon.
Yeah, well, that settles that. Among the free thinkers who still insist that the Earth is flat, there's a few big names. Guys like athletes Kyrie Irving and Sammy Watkins, professional train wreck Tila Tequila, and of course, rapper B.O.B. Around a year and a half ago, B.O.B. outed himself as a flat earther on social media, and he earned himself a big, well, actually, from Neil deGrasse Tyson himself, as well as a scientifically sound yet still super cringy diss track rap song from Tyson's nephew titled Flat to Fact.
B.O.B., however, he was unfazed. Also, this timed perfectly with an album release, but whatever. Last week, B.O.B. took the next logical step in his quest for the truth by setting up a GoFundMe campaign to raise $200,000 to send up a bunch of weather balloons and satellites into space to find out, but this one's by them, so it'll tell the truth, to find out once and for all whether the Earth is flat or round. So yeah, this is obviously odd because NASA, various other space agencies, private companies, they've all been doing this exact thing for the past 60 years, but I guess if you don't believe the entire global scientific community, you might as well just do the science yourself.
Yeah.
And it'll be the first post on I fucking hate science.
I fucking hate science.
Yeah.
The Earth's fucking flat.
You go. I'm gonna look
your magazine?
The magazine that I made.
Well, anyway, as of this filming, B.O.B., he's only raised about $4,700. You're gonna fuck. No!
Oh, fuck. Oh.
What?
Just knocking the light.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, I got it. We made this the last time we covered this. This is the cover of Popular Science and Hip Hop magazine. The B.O.B. looking inquisitively at the Saturn V rocket.
Yeah.
Limited edition. It's only here covered in dust under my desk.
Wait, I need that fan myself.
Okay.
Anyway, as of this filming, B.O.B., he's only raised about $4,700.
Did he put any in himself?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That hasn't stopped him, though, from raising his goal from the modest $200,000 up to $1 million.
Yeah.
Which is still not nearly enough because a single satellite launch can cost between $50 million to $400 million. But hey, B.O.B. is open to all options, including, drones, blimps, you name it.
Yeah, and you can probably actually name it if you donate enough.
Crowdsourcing every aspect of this investigation.
Also, I like that even if he got the money, he would have to at some point use someone else's technology to help launch it. And then it would be like completely, well, yeah, obviously it was curved because we use Elon Musk's SpaceX to launch our rocket.
Elon Musk, that round earther.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's open to all options. Whatever it takes to show Bob the curve.
He loves curves.
At this point, NASA, they should probably just give him a complimentary ride up to the ISS so that he'll just shut the fuck up about the flat earth stuff and maybe help convince other people to stop being so damn stupid. And you know what? Maybe that's been his secret plan all along. He's gonna neg NASA and the scientific community into giving him a free ride into space.
Yeah.
If that's the case,
One-way
it's
ticket,
fucking
though.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one-way ticket.
One-way ticket.
Oh man.
Dang.
Well, the
Well,
view
it
up
is
here
round.
pretty great.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's Nibiru.
Also, my bones and muscles are starting to atrophy real bad.
Yeah.
But moving on to headlines. These ones pretty much explain themselves.
Yeah.
Lingerie Football League declares they stand for the national anthem.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
They stand and they do a full 360.
Yeah. I didn't know the Lingerie Football League was still a thing. I thought it was like a man show joke or something.
Nah.
This is a real thing.
Yeah. They stand, they put their hand over their breast, and they do a full 360. They let you see everything. You've seen it all.
The weird thing about these lingerie football players is you don't really see much breast. They're wearing the full shoulder pads.
Well, do they have the CTE? They get the CTE? They bashing into each other?
Not that I've heard of. I don't think they're really hitting each other that hard. I think the whole thing's kind of a spectacle for creepy dudes who have a football fetish.
I got a flag.
I don't know. There's an audience apparently. They're still around.
And did they stand for the
And you know
national
what? They
anthem?
love America. Unlike those anti-American football players in the NFL.
Yeah, boo.
More like CFL, Communist Football League.
National Fumble League.
Yeah.
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 Lynch Kaepernick homemade doormat isn't a racial thing, Ozark's bar owner says, which
So it's a Marshawn Lynch jersey
I know.
and a Kaepernick jersey.
I know.
But, you know,
even if you did it by mistake, you look at it and you go,
you live in the Ozarks, so you had to go specifically find those two jerseys
yeah. You put them right by
and
side
put
by
them
side.
on the door. where
Guaranteed
people
the
can walk
guy
in.
that did this thought he was so fucking clever.
Yeah.
Like, heh. You know, 9 out of 10 people, they won't get this. But I watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Yeah.
That therefore I'm better at jokes. You see, the thing being is that
Fuck dog whistles. This is a dog
Yeah.
growl.
dog horn. Yeah. This is a mailman just delivering right to your door.
Yeah.
Hot
So
takes.
my response to these people, calling out societal racism, I'm gonna be a little bit racist. That'll show them.
Yeah.
You guys you have no reason to be kneeling, but also, here's a reason.
Take that.
Yeah.
Libs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Take that, football players.
Sex robot sent for repairs after being molested at Tech Fair. Yeah, apparently it was
Everyone wanted to get a taste.
it was overly molested.
Yeah.
As a robot, it couldn't even handle it.
Yeah, everyone they're just grabbing it, they're fingering it, they're, caressing it.
Well, when it's
Realistic
your only
skin.
chance. You got to take it.
Like, this is ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did they have to clean it out? Like put the hose down its throat and just?
I mean,
wash
I don't
it
think
out?
anyone was fucking him on the show floor. Like, this is in the middle of a
Be
convention.
surprised.
But yeah, I mean, apparently she was so groped that she was all misshapen and shit at the end. They're like, we gotta.
I bet sex robots stand for the anthem.
Well, they stand wherever you put them.
Yeah. And it would be in front of the flag with its hand over its heart.
Yeah.
Or would it be on its knees?
No.
Well,
no.
whatever you want.
I'd be on my knees, eating that robot ass.
So clean.
Put that.
So
Make sure you put the ass. Put the what is it? The ass mist on it
I'll
first.
put some
Put the ass
Jello
taste.
pudding in there.
No, that's not a. If that's not a porn thing already, it needs to be. You just shove. Get one of those.
Jello.
Get one of those sex robots and shove a bunch of cherry Jello in it, and then have someone stand like this, and then jump on its stomach. Floop. We need to do that to Shibby. We need to buy a $4,000 sex robot and make it blast fucking vaginal blood all over Shibby's face.
Oh God.
Then we'll get a streamy.
Oh.
Then and only then will we get a streamy.
We'll get whatever streaming award is just a golden demonetized symbol.
Yeah. Oh my God, we need to make that the Tugs Award this year. Is the demonetized symbol?
Yes.
Anyways,
Good
we're getting
call.
off topic here. Let's get to another headline.
Hurricane victims call sex hotline after FEMA mistakenly tweets the wrong number.
Well, now that I'm here,
Hey guys, we know you're all out there struggling. Here's a phone number you can call for help.
oh baby, oh baby,
Gentlemen,
oh baby.
hot single ladies are waiting for your call.
I mean,
Well,
if
I'm
you're
here.
stranded, you're not getting help anway.
I'm here, the internet's out.
You might as well
How am I
rub one
supposed
out.
to jack off? My imagination?
The
That passed
hurricane
long ago.
ruined my sex robot is waterlogged.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's all full of salt water
and
plankton.
mold.
Mold.
It's got barnacles on its
Yeah.
butt. Hey, barnacle butt! What a great diss.
You barnacle butt. Hey, barnacle butt, we stand for the anthem.
You got barnacles on your butt from sitting on it too long. Barnacle butt. It doesn't even make sense.
Stupid. It's a stupid insult.
Well, the best ones are.
Here's one that I love. Burger King Russia wants It movie banned because Pennywise the Clown is the exact copy of McDonald's rival clown.
Exact copy.
And the logic here is, Burger King in Russia thinks that the It movie is free advertising for McDonald's.
Yeah, like
which
Mac
is
and Me.
odd. I don't think anyone's going to see It and then being like, I'm hungry for McDonald's because they also have a clown.
Yeah.
And I love that clown as much as I love the adorable clown
You know what?
Pennywise
I
in
love
this movie.
clowns, and I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Well, it's true. Well, it could be true because last time they did do the Mac and Me movie, which was
That did have actual product.
that was an actual McDonald's movie in Russia. They learned once. They were very upset because they were like, Why does everyone keep treating this old Russian woman as if it's some kind of alien? It's a very mean-spirited movie, and they didn't like it, so they don't want to have it happen again. This is too close for comfort.
So you're saying that Mac in Mac and Me was an old Russian woman?
Yeah, was it not?
That's an interpretation. I'm sure David Mead has some thoughts about this.
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure that was an old
Been a
Russian
while. It's been.
Yeah, it's been. After 250 years, Germany finally sees a bison. It's immediately killed.
Oh.
It's delicious.
I didn't know Europe had its own bison. This was eye-opening. Apparently Poland's full of them. Germany, they killed them all off like 200 years ago. And one finally managed to wander across the river.
Instantly
They're like,
dead.
Yeah, been waiting 250 years for this.
Is that how German hunters talk?
Yeah. Yar. Yeah, I've been waiting 250 years here in Germany.
Pirate.
Yar,
Yeah, I'm a pirate.
I'm a German hunter.
I only shoot with the big gun.
Yeah, they killed it. Yeah,
It's dead now.
It's dead. Probably, man, those things got a lot of great meat in them.
It's fucking delicious. Bison meat is great. It's very lean.
Yeah, very lean.
Very
great
lean.
burgers in there.
Yeah.
And you don't have to kill 300 of them off the side of your stagecoach. You can only fit 1 or 2 in the stagecoach, so,
Yeah.
you know. If you,
Well, the
if you kill
problem
too
was-
many of them, an Indian's gonna be like, this was very sad.
That German guy was like, hey, look at that old Russian lady. Let's kill her. Turns out it was a bison.
I don't know if Russian ladies look the way you think they do.
I'll Google it. I'll Google it and let you know.
Fake news.
Study. McDonald's is a big hit with cannabis smokers.
Wow, now we know.
Was this because like Uber Eats finally has the data on how many times you order something at 420?
No, it was some weed magazine did a study. I was surprised. I would have thought
Was it
Taco
High
Bell.
Times?
No, it was some other one. Taco Bell got second place, but they said based on their data, they're like, we think it's just because McDonald's has more locations than any other one.
Well, yeah.
And potheads are lazy, so they're like, all right, McDonald's, cool. I'm sure-
Whoa, Elliot, that's a pretty wide generalization you just made there that potheads are lazy.
Oh my God.
There's plenty of perfectly functioning marijuana users across the world, and I think it's offensive.
Well, sorry, weed heads.
Just because an old Russian woman wants to smoke a little weed and order some McDonald's because she loves clowns.
Arr, where's me McDonald's? I'm
Where's
an old
me-
Russian woman.
Ah, that It movie sure got me hungry. Yum. That's how Russians talk. I'll Google it.
Over 80 military vehicles destroyed during fire prevention exercise.
Yeah, I mean, that'll
They were
happen.
destroyed by fire.
Yeah.
Whoops. And that's why you don't let fires happen. See?
Fires are scary, and they destroy things, so don't let it happen.
Yeah, they-
Stomp it out.
They started the fire, and then apparently the wind changed course, and it just blew.
It's that fucking David Mead guy.
Yeah.
And God changed the course of the wind.
Yeah.
Always a good time to update and say that if you don't have a small fire extinguisher in your kitchen,
You get one. Put
you
it
get
under
one.
the sink.
They're like 25, 30
Good to
bucks
have.
on Amazon. It's good to have.
Yeah.
Only-
I think you have to replace them every like 5 years though.
Yeah, but it's every 5 years. Come on.
Yeah.
You'd be
Check the
surprised.
expiration date.
I had a scare a couple weeks ago, a grease fire scare.
Oh yeah.
Lucky I had it there. I was
That'll
able to
happen.
you just put the top on unless it gets out of control. But
Yeah.
it's good to have.
Don't pour water on a grease fire.
Don't ever fucking pour water.
You will die.
You will die. If you pour water on a grease fire, you will die. And everything that you know and love will die too.
Yeah.
And that's this week's tip.
But that's not all the headlines.
No.
'cause
We have
Walmart
more.
wants to send people into your house to stock the fridge when you're not home.
That sounds fun. I like it.
Yeah.
Just rummage through my things while you're at
Fuck me up, Walmart.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all this the smart home shit. You
Yeah.
give them like access. I think someone tried this with cars a while back. It was like
They drive it into your house?
no, it was like Volvo owners I think could get Amazon packages delivered to their trunk by
Oh.
like granting some access Bluetooth code.
That's fine.
The trunk is one thing. I don't want people coming in my house filling up my fridge.
Yeah.
Real weird.
I got a cat sitter and that's fine, I think. She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting like a camera, but I would feel bad like thinking that like having her walk in and be like, oh, it's spying on me. Mm-hmm. I gotta wait for this motorcycle.
You gotta
to leave me.
hide it.
Hold on, there's a motorcycle.
And away they go.
Model goes blind after tattooing eyeball. Warns others of danger.
Oh,
Who
now,
could have thought?
Who would have thought that tattooing the whites of your eyes would have risks? I, for one, am shocked. I'm glad that she's raising awareness.
I'm glad that she did this because, you know, I'm sure there were thousands of people that were waiting
Lining
to
up.
see the results.
Yeah. The results, by the way, horrifying.
Yeah.
Like the whites of her eyes swelled up around the center part. She was like crying purple ink for a while. Some real like hellish shit. But, you know, even the guy, the tattoo artist who like invented the technique like 10 years ago, he's trying to make it illegal right now because
Yeah,
he's
good.
just like, I did it because I'm a fucking expert. And then now everyone is trying this and they're making everyone go blind. Cut it out.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Also, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Stop it.
Stop it. Suspected car thief lured out of tree by taco.
I mean, this kind of goes against the Pop magazine.
Not McDonald's
thing.
A taco.
So,
Yeah.
fine. Indiana police, unaware of movie shoot, opened fire on actor portraying bank robber. I'm surprised this hasn't happened before.
Well, I mean, like, when I was in film school, because I went to film school, guys,
Yeah.
they told us, like, horror stories of this shit happening all the time. And then my brother worked on a fucking set where they forgot to, like, notify the cops and they almost all got shot.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Big commotion.
Just because you're pretending. It's like these kids that go to fucking Comic-Con and they're like, why are people freaking out that I'm carrying a realistic AR-15 in my costume? They're like,
Because
because
that
we
could
don't
be a
fucking
yeah,
know
when-
you
when-
or your intentions.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's riskier with those big angel wings always poking everyone's eyeballs out,
yeah,
but still,
that's
it's a
true.
stupid idea.
Dumb.
Saudi Arabia accidentally prints textbook showing Yoda sitting next to the king. That's why they had to let women drive.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we fucked up. You
Yeah.
guys can have one.
Yeah, now they gotta reprint all the textbooks, the whole thing. The picture's great though, and it's apparently the work of this artist who like,
They're like, are you sure that's not a small Russian woman?
uh,
No, it's Yoda. It's Yoda.
it is I, Yoda.
Me it is. That's how he talks, right?
Yeah.
I'll
me,
Google it.
Yoda. Me, Yoda.
Arr! It's me, Yoda!
Swiggity swooty. I'm gonna get in that booty.
Getting that booty. No, I was saying though, the one thing I wanted to point out about the Saudi women drivers thing now that's legal, like they're just gonna totally skew the fucking statistics to
Yeah,
be like,
it's not fair.
Women can't drive. Well, it's like, okay, you've just given an entire generation of women who have never been behind the wheel access to motor cars, and you're gonna take those statistics of all these new people on the road and be like, guys, you see, we gave them a chance. They obviously can't do it.
On the other hand, women can say, bro, I don't know about you, but 100% of all road accidents are caused by men.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Yeah.
It's
A
fair.
woman has literally never gotten in a car accident, so why don't you shut the fuck up?
Exactly. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. It's like 98 degrees in here.
Weltering.
Yeah.
And yeah, go watch our other videos. We played Drunk Quest.
Oh
and
man.
It is that was
Never
a game
do that
I
on a
never
school
want to
night.
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ruined my Thursday.
Yeah.
And then there's a new episode of Togs.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Yep.
probably.
It's about toxic people. Bye.